YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Booba and welcome back to another player review on the channel. Hope you guys are having an incredible day. Up next on the list of player reviews, we're going to go ahead and check out the new Rttk knockout card for none other than Garnacho. Garnacho is an 88 rated card. He has the mostly explosive acceleration type, right-footed with 4-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot. Now, we do see a bit of versatility with the card, which is always really nice to see. He can play the left mid, right mid, and left wing positions. And if we go ahead and look at his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we can see that the card is pretty well rounded from an attacking perspective. Down that left hand side, man, you want him to be very clinical, but you also want the chance creation to be pretty good. And with the way that the card is set up, man, I think that he could easily be one of the best wingers in FC 25. Now, he does have 91 pace overall with 93 acceleration and 90 sprint speed. Very good for a player that plays out wide. And because his pace is already really good, you can focus on giving him a chem style to really improve the technical side to his game even more. The 85 shooting going to be a huge part to his game, and I do expect him to be very clinical, especially with his 4-star weak foot. Now, he does have the finesse shot playstyle, which is still really OP this year in FC 25, 88 attacking positioning and 87 finishing. The finishing in and around the box should be really consistent, but his long shots aren't half bad either. He does have 88 shot power and 80 long shots. His long shots might not be the most consistent, but it is still a very good idea to go ahead and incorporate them from time to time. Now, alongside scoring a lot of goals, we also want him to create a lot of chances, and his 83 passing and 88 dribbling are going to be two really important stats. And for the most part, boys, he does have some really nice passing stats. 86 crossing, 88 short pass, and 86 curve. Whether you want to implement him as an inside forward or maybe even as a wide playmaker, his passing is going to be a huge part to his game. And ultimately, when you go ahead and pair that with his 88 dribbling, I think that he's going to be a very tricky player going forward. 90 agility and 91 balance for the card. And I love the fact that he does also have the technical playstyle. So not only is the left stick dribbling going to be really effective, but the R1 dribbling is going to be great to go ahead and use. And then last but not least, boys, in a stat that does bring the card down just a little bit, his 70 physical. Now, he doesn't have the greatest of strength and aggression. Although he might not be the strongest of players on and off the ball, I do expect him to be a very jammy player and to get a lot of things to go his way. Now, in terms of playstyles, he does have 6 different playstyles, which is really nice to see. He has the finesse shot, whip pass, technical flair, quick step, and acrobatic. And I do think that 4 out of the 6 playstyles are most definitely going to add to his attacking game. The finesse shot for scoring goals, the quick step playstyle with the LB pace boost is just going to be so good, and then the technical and whip pass for chance creation. Now, there is a bit of versatility with the card in terms of player roles. He does have 2 player role pluses. Whether you play him as a left mid or as a right mid, he does have the inside forward plus player role, which is actually really effective in FC 25. And as of recording the video, he is currently going on the market for roughly 400,000 coins. So it is going to be very interesting to see whether or not it's worth picking him up. As always, boys, if you guys do enjoy these FC 25 player reviews and you want to see more of them on the channel, definitely let me know by leaving a like. And then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. This is a team we're going to be using in Division Rivals to test out the new Garnacho card. We're going to be playing him at the left mid position as that inside forward in the 4-5-1 formation. So without further ado, boys, let's go ahead and jump into game number 1 and let's see how good this card really is. Alright, boys, here we are jumping into game number 1 using the new Rttk knockout Garnacho card. I must say, I'm actually really excited to test him out. We are coming up against Saliba, Van de Ven, Alaba, Haaland, Gabriel Martinelli. It's a very good team. But yeah, man, the plan is to go ahead and use him as that inside forward in the 4-5-1 formation. We need him to be very clinical, but we also need him to create a lot of chances. Now, first things first, you guys know how we like to start off every player review, and that is by testing out the card's dribbling. He does have really good agility and balance, a bit of a smaller build as well, and as you guys can see, man, does keep it very close. The left stick dribbling does seem to be very good. And we do have a little bit of space with Garnacho in a very central position as that inside forward. Little bit of left stick dribbling right there, good acceleration boost. Trivela near post, it's a lovely finish. Because he does have the quick step playstyle and really good pace, man, the LB pace boost is just going to be so good to go ahead and use. And again, we're just going to go ahead and drop it back right here. Maybe time the through ball. Garnacho up against Van de Ven, man. We all know how quick Van de Ven is. 4-star skill moves right there. Decent touch to get away from him. Finesse shot outside of the box. It's a decent attempt. I love the fact that he does have the finesse shot playstyle. I don't know how consistent his long shots are going to be. That was a decent attempt, man. I think it's still going to be pretty good to go ahead and use. Now, let's see if we can maybe try to overload this left-hand side a little bit more. Griezmann. Garnacho is making that run. I tried to go for like a 1-2. I don't think that we're going to get to it. But boys, that's such a good tackle, man. That's such a good tackle to retain possession for us. And very early on in the game, I can tell that the physical side to his game in terms of strength and aggression isn't anything too crazy, but he does seem to be a very jammy player. Technical playstyle again, Garnacho keeping it very close. We're going to go for a Trivela. I don't even know if that was a Trivela, man, but that is just such a good finish again. If you guys can remember, in FC24, he was a fan favorite, and I think we're going to see the same this year. Garnacho over top. Let's see if we can maybe switch it up a little bit. Maybe test out his crossing. He does have the whip pass playstyle, so that could be quite effective. Whip it into the back post. It's a decent cross. If you do play with like taller, more physical type of strikers, I do think that his crossing can most definitely get the job done. Guti again. Nice, good tackle right there. Now we're going to signal him to make that run. I feel like when you run like a wide formation, if you can time that over the top through ball, it's very difficult to catch up to him. Rodriguez over the top. It's a little bit central. Not too sure if we're going to get to it. Yeah, boys, we're not going to get to it. If the pass was a little bit better, I think we get on the end of that. Nice, good interception right there. We got a little bit of space. Garnacho, ball roll, finesse shot. Creates a pretty decent angle, just a little bit central. But compared to the first finesse shot that we took with him, that one was a lot better in my opinion. A little bit of dribbling right here. Ooh, boys, he's smooth on the ball, man. That's so clean. Ball roll, finesse shot, a little bit further out. Again, man, a decent attempt. And this guy's starting to get a little bit of like a foothold in this game. Garnacho, a decent tackle right there. As the left mid, we do need a bit of defensive cover from time to time. A little over the top through ball. Boys, his passing's been pretty accurate. I don't know why I'm going for a chip shot right there. I thought he was actually going to pull out his goalkeeper. Rodriguez, good football right here. A little bit of tiki-taka. Garnacho. Little pace boost right there. Saliba's going to get the tackle, man. I should have created a better angle in that situation. All right, boys, come on. Garnacho, we did pick up an injury, but that's okay. Little R3 touch right here. Can we get around Van de Ven? It's not bad, boys. I mean, the sharpness in his turn is so good. Nice little pace boost right there near post. It's off of the post, man. We should be scoring in that situation. That's probably my aim. Romero, big tackle. Menu. Yeah, he's starting to step a little bit more with this fullback. Griezmann over the top. We timed that perfectly, man. That's so difficult to defend against. Garnacho, I think he moved his goalkeeper. It doesn't matter, man. The finesse shot play style, really nice right there. All right, boys, here we are jumping into game number 2, and so far, so good. As an inside forward in like the 4-5-1 formation, I think that he's just such a good player. Now, with my opponent, it does seem like when he doesn't have possession, or when he does have possession, that Malo Gusto kind of plays like as a false back, so we might have a little bit more space with Garnacho. Oh, boys, counter-attacking football is most definitely where this card thrives. Malo Gusto is very quick, but Garnacho, man, the recovery speed right there, even though it's really good, just can't catch up to us. Ball roll finesse shot, it's a really good save. I think that that's probably the best ball roll finesse shot we've done in today's video. Good flight of the ball, pretty accurate right there. Now, we are quite defensive at the moment. I'm going to try to push a few more bodies forward. Griezmann. He hasn't really covered the run. Inside of the fullback right there is perfect. Garnacho, 4-star weak foot. It's a decent attempt, man. I love the fact that he does have 4-star, 4-star. It just adds a little bit more going forward. Oh, what a ball into Griezmann. We just need a little bit of support right here. Garnacho, good first touch. Not too bad. Step over. Beautiful acceleration. Trivela near post. It's clean, boys. That's such a good finish. Although the step over boost isn't as effective this year in FC25, it's still really good to go ahead and use. Menu, Garnacho, finesse shot. This time not with the ball roll. Yeah, man, I thought that his long shots were maybe going to be a little bit better. Menu, nice. Garnacho again, a little step over. There goes that pace boost again. Boys, bro, there's no way. Gusto is so quick, and he still can't catch up to us. That's how you know that Garnacho is quick, man, especially with the recovery speed of defenders this year. That's a great ball. Garnacho, heel to heel. Ooh, there goes that jam again, boys. We should not have possession right here. Look for the cutback. If the attacking positioning was a little bit better in that play, I think we get on the end of it. Menu, a little swerve pass out wide. Garnacho up against Gusto. Like I said, boys, he is using him as like a false back, so we have a bit more space. Garnacho, a little pace boost right there. 4-star weak foot. Bit of a tight angle. It's a good save by the goalkeeper. The tables have turned a little bit. Let's see if we can get those 2 goals back. Garnacho, come on. There it is. Garnacho. Finesse shot in the box. He's moved his goalkeeper, but we take the lucky rebound. I know it's a little bit ratty to use this year in FC25, boys, but honestly, the LB pace boost is just so difficult to defend against. And when you have someone like Garnacho that does have the quick step playstyle and really high pace, man, it's just so good to go ahead and use. We are knocking on the door, though, boys. Garnacho. There goes that pace boost. He's going to move his goalkeeper, so we'll go near post. It's good, man. Great attacking positioning and another really nice finish. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is us using the new Rttk Knockout Garnacho card in a few games of Division Rivals. And I will say, man, a phenomenal player in-game. Now, if we go ahead and dissect his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we did go ahead and give him the Hunter Chem style. And with the Hunter, he does have 99 acceleration and 98 sprint speed. With the quick step playstyle and the LB pace boost being so effective this year, man, it's just so difficult to catch up to him. Now, the one thing that I absolutely love with Garnacho is the fact that from an attacking perspective, it seems like he can do everything really well in-game. The finishing, for the most most part was really consistent, especially with the finesse shot playstyle. 92 attacking positioning and 95 finishing with the 4-star weak foot this early on in FC25 is incredible. I think that the finishing in and around the box was a lot more consistent compared to his long shots, but if you do have the opportunity to maybe hit a few long shots with him, you can most definitely incorporate that as well. The chance creation with the card with his 83 passing and 88 dribbling was very effective as well. Down that left hand side, man, I think that it's safe to say that he is a very tricky player going forward. He can score so many goals, he can create so many chances, and if you do prefer like your smaller, more intricate type of players, I think that he's most definitely going to fit your style of play. 90 agility and 91 balance with the card with the technical play style. Not only was his left stick dribbling really nice, but the R1 dribbling is fantastic as well. And then the only real letdown for the card, in my personal opinion, boys, is his 70 physical. He doesn't have the greatest of strength and aggression, and I will say, man, he isn't the strongest of players on and off the ball, but he is a very jammy player and he gets a lot of things to go his way. Now, as of recording the video, he is currently going on the market for 400,000 coins, which is honestly really expensive. He does have the potential of getting a +2 upgrade and then also a playstyle plus, and if he does end up getting the upgrades, man, that's going to be incredible. As more people start completing FUT champions and division rivals and he starts getting packed more and more, I do expect the price of the card to drop down just a little bit. If he can maybe be like 250,000 coins, maybe even 300,000 coins, then I think that he would be a very solid pickup. Now, if I had to compare him with like a specific type of player, I think that he's very similar to Doku. And as you guys know, you can use Doku in the evolution to make him an 83 rated card. And if I had to choose between the two, I do think that Doku's physical side to his game is a little bit better, especially with the rapid play style plus. But on the ball, boys, I do think that Garnacho is a lot better in game and the finishing is a lot more consistent in my opinion. As you guys know, with the Rttk Knockout Team 2 promo, we do also have a Bradley Barcola card. And if we do end up having the coins, we are going to do a player review on him as well. And I think it's going to be very interesting to compare the two. But yeah, man, for 400,000 coins, although the card is a bit expensive at the moment, he is a phenomenal player in game. And if you do have the coins and you can get him on full chemistry, a very solid player to go ahead and pick up, and I would highly recommend him. But that is going to be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know by leaving a like. Comment down below what player you guys would like to see next in another player review. And then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I've been your boy Booba, and I'll catch you guys in another one very, very soon. Peace.